On the other side of the lake stood a brightly lighted castle from which came the sound of merry music. There they all landed and went into the castle. Each prince danced with his princess, and the youth, who was all the time invisible, followed the youngest princess about, for he found her very lovely indeed. They danced on until 4 o'clock in the morning. Then all their shoes were worn out, so they were obliged to leave off. The princes rowed them back again over the lake, and once more the youth took his place in the boat, close beside the youngest princess. On the opposite shore the princes took leave of the maidens, the princesses promising to come again the next night. When they came to the stairs leading up into their chamber, the youth ran on ahead and laid himself in his bed, so when the 12 sisters came up more slowly, he was already asleep and snoring. "You see, he has been sleeping all this time just as the others did, and has seen nothing," they said. Then they undressed themselves, put away their fine clothes, pulled off their shoes, and went to bed. In the morning the youth said nothing about what had happened, but determined to see more of this strange adventure. Again, the second and third nights he followed the maidens. Everything happened just as before. The princesses danced each time till their shoes were all worn to shreds, and then returned home. As soon as the time came when he must either declare the secret or be beaten out of the kingdom, he was taken before the king. With him he carried the 3 branches from the trees. When the king asked him, "Where do my 12 daughters dance at night?" he answered, "With 12 princes in a castle underground." Then he told the king all that had happened, and showed him the 3 branches of silver, gold, and diamonds. The king at once called for the princesses and asked them if what the youth said was true. When they found that their secret had been discovered, they told their father all about it. Then the king said, "My young man, it is good to be wide awake and watchful." And he asked the youth, just as he had promised, which of the maidens he would choose for his bride. The youth answered, "I will take the youngest." So he did, and they lived happily ever after.